MOD video for today. Oh, hell no. Not today, bro. Not today. Hey, listen, man. It's important today. It's an important message. Listen. All right, what is it? Today I want to talk about a quote that I came across the other day on Twitter. And, it's something that I know that if I would have came across this quote, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I probably wouldn't understand it. But I feel like I'm in a place right now, mentally. I'm in a really good place right now mentally where that quote makes so much sense to me right now. And I just hope it does the same to you. So anyways, the quote is, failure is better than regret. Failure is better than regret. When you think about it, you're like, that makes no sense, but it does. That makes no sense, nigga. I don't want to fail. It does. It makes all the sense in the world when you think about it. And, I was watching a Tom Brady interview a long time ago. He is the greatest. And all of you Patrick Mahomes fans, come talk to me when Patrick Mahomes wins 3 Super Bowls, okay? Then come talk to me. He's the greatest. Don't listen to him, okay? They're just haters. You're the greatest. Never doubt that. You're the greatest. And he said something that in an interview that kind of stuck with me, and I remember when I watched that interview, at first I really didn't understand it, But now I feel like I'm in a better place mentally, and that makes so much sense to me. But anyways, at the interview, he said, I would rather make it to the Super Bowl every year and lose the game than not making the playoffs. I'd rather make it to the Super Bowl every year, and lose it every year than not making the playoffs. And I was thinking about, damn, that makes no sense. I remember watching that, and that just kind of stuck with me because I didn't really understand it, But now when I think about it, it makes all the sense in the world, bro. All the sense in the world. I would rather play the game and lose than not play. So that's basically the message behind today's video is, don't sit on the sidelines because you're afraid of failing. Get on the field, bro. Get on your grind. Try. Like you, I know that you're trying to do big things. You're trying to accomplish things. And, for a lot of us, me not exactly, because, I can't really say that, I struggled financially when I was a kid or whatever. I'm not saying we were millionaires or anything like that, but my parents always had enough to help me, put me in better places, put me in better situations, put my brothers and sisters in better situations. But at the same time, I knew from the jump that I wanted to do something on my own. You know what I'm saying? Something big, something that... Yeah, nigga. Clapping cheeks and counting this money. That's the dream. Like, was gonna change everyone around me was gonna be in a better place once I got to where I wanted to get. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get that generational wealth. That's basically where I want to get to. And I know that a lot of you guys watching this type of videos are trying to do the same thing, right? You're trying to be that person that changes everything in your family, in your life. You know what I'm saying? All the people around you want to change their lives because you care about them. You want to be that change, right? You want to open that business. You want to make it big so you can help everyone around you. This reminds me of this video that I watched. Check this out.
If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill from regret. And that bill from regret is generational. And there's a lot of people listening to this that bill has been passed on from generation to generation, and you are holding that bill right now. And somebody in one of your generations has to pay that bill off in order for the generation to move on. And the only way that bill gets paid off is you got to be willing to make the hardest decisions.
You see what he's saying? You see what he's saying? I know, a lot of people, like, their family, their family's being broke, you know what I'm saying? Then your dad was being broke, your grandpa was broke, so now you're broke, you know what I'm saying? Now your son's gonna be broke. So someone in your family is gonna have to break that curse, that generational curse. Someone in your family is gonna break that. And I know that you wanna be that person. You wanna be that person. And just like the guy in the video said, you gotta make the hard decisions. This is it. This is one of those hard decisions where, you know what I'm saying, you just know it's going to be hard to do it. And there's a very big chance, there's a very high chance that you're going to fail. But you still got to do it. You still got to do it. That nigga's preaching. Keep going, bro. Keep going. This makes so much sense to me now when I think about it, bro, And, like, let's just go back to this dating thing. Think about that girl that got away because you were afraid of her saying no. Think about it. We all got that one girl, two girls, maybe three, who knows? That, we saw her, she looks good, she's our type, and we didn't approach. Why? Because we were afraid of the no. We were afraid of rejection. Is this nigga calling me a pussy? Say that one more time and I'm gonna beat your ass. You cannot be afraid of rejection. You cannot be afraid to fail, bro. Because the feeling you're gonna get from not trying, bro, is worse, way worse than failing. The feeling of regret, bro, is worse than the feeling you're gonna get from trying and failing if you do. But I'd rather try, bro. I'd rather try, and I just hope that, if you feel about that dating thing, bro, now we have better strategies, right? We have better strategies. We know that, if she's not giving us signals, if she's not checking us out, we probably shouldn't approach, shouldn't cold approach. And I'm against that at this point, cold approaching. That's not the way to go. But I would rather you cold approach than not approach at all. And the reason I say this is because if you are watching this channel, I know that you're trying to get on your grind. You're trying to become a cold mother effer. And what you got to understand is when you're a cold mother effer, cold approach doesn't even cross your mind because you are on your shit. You got to be a better person. You got to be a better man. Facts, nigga. I'm going to be popping. Write that down. Write that down. MOD is going to be popping. So when she turns you down, if she turns you down, you got to understand that it's her loss. Her loss. Her loss, bro. You need to be confident enough in yourself to be able to say that and believe that. It's her loss. Not related to Drake's album, but you know what I'm saying? Damn, nigga, I get it. It's not about that album. I get it. Can we move on? I get it. We get it. It's her loss, bro. Because if you are on your grind, if you're self-improving, bro, who's really losing? Who's really losing? Who's really missing out? Are you missing out on her or she's missing out on you? Think about it. Ask yourself. But you have to believe it. You have to believe that when you say it's her loss, you have to believe it because you know that you're putting in the work every day. Every day. It's easier said than done, nigga. You know that? I made a video last week where I was talking about how you got to understand that, bro, our time here is limited, bro. You know what I'm saying? Our time here, it is limited. So one thing that I learned early, and I hope that this helps you, today, tomorrow, for the rest of your life. And I hope you take this advice. When you have a big decision to make, you only got to ask yourself one thing. What's the worst that could happen? And once you figure that out, that thing, if I try to do this, this is the worst thing that could happen. Okay, now think about that worst thing that could happen and think about and ask yourself, can I handle that? Example, if I approach this girl, the worst that could happen is she's going to turn me down. That's the worst that could happen. So now ask yourself, can you handle that? Can you handle a girl turning you down? That's nothing, bro. I've said this before, bro. If you still think that a girl turning you down is the worst thing that could happen to you, you are not ready for life, bro. You are not ready for life. Message. There are a lot more bad things that are about to happen to you, bro. It's the facts that you need to be able to handle than a girl rejecting you. And I've just said this before. You know what I'm saying? When she turns you down, bro. When she turns you down, if she turns you down, you gotta understand that it's her loss. You know what you do? You smile, you say, and you walk away. Oh no, I have a boyfriend. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Oh, okay, cool. Take care. Have a good day. Walk away. That's it. Simple. Now think about that. Can you handle that? Can you handle a girl turning you down? Can you handle investors not believing in you, not wanting to invest in your business idea? Can you handle your homies not believing in you, that you can achieve something, that you're telling them, hey, I think I can achieve this, and your homies are telling you, nah, bro, you can't do this. That's the worst that could happen, is someone doubting you, someone not believing in you. But the most important person, you, believes in yourself. Message. So who's really losing here? Who's really losing? So I just want you to put this in your head, bro. Put this in your head. Regret is worse than failure. True that, nigga. I feel you. What was that commercial that from a while back with Michael Jordan? What did he say? Like, fall 7 times, get up 8 times. Right? So think about this, bro. The worst that can happen is a girl turning you down. So what do? You move on to the next girl. And you try again. And then the next girl. And the next girl. Eventually you'll meet the girl that's right for you. I promise you that the girl that's right for you, she's not going to turn you down. She will give you signals. She might even approach you. I mean, nigga, that's a given. You don't have to tell me that. I know that. Because this is how cold we're trying to be over here. To the point where she can't help herself and she approaches us. But you got to get in your grind every day. And you can't be afraid to fail. Afraid of failure, bro. I can promise you that everyone that you look up to, all your heroes, if you look up at their history and how they came up, how they're successful today, I can promise you that they tried 1,000,000 times without succeeding. And they made it. Why? Because they never stopped. They never gave up. They weren't afraid of failure. They just kept trying and trying and trying. So if your business idea is not working, bro, try a different strategy. Try a different investor. You know what I'm saying? Try a different girl. But don't give up. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure is part of the success. You cannot be successful without failing. I can promise you that. Message. If you try something and you succeed at first, I can promise you that shit is not worth it. It's not worth it. And I know you want to do something big, especially if you're trying to do something big, something that's going to change everyone around you. You know what I'm saying? Their lives is going to change because you achieve something great. I can promise you you're not going to succeed at first. So if you already know, I mean, think about all your heroes, and you know that they tried 1,000,000 times and they failed. What makes you different? Why do you have to try and succeed right away? Bro, just keep working. Just keep working. Believe in yourself. It didn't work today, it's going to work out tomorrow. Didn't work tomorrow, try again the next day, and the next day, and the next day, until you succeed. But do not sit on the sidelines waiting. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit on the sidelines because you're afraid of trying. Yeah, I mean, this nigga got a point. Try it. Approach that girl. Try that business idea. Launch that business. Because the feeling you're going to get from not trying is way worse, bro, than failing. I can promise you that. Anyways, that's the message for today, bro. Just my humble opinion. Peace.